Hey there guys, Spexxy here, welcome back to Retro Specs. And today we are playing something truly retro, so my channel has never been more aptly named. This is Doom. And by that I mean the original, not the 2016 Bethesda software version as seen here, although they did a bloody good job. They definitely paid homage to the weapons, the enemies and the music, as in the title track that you can hear here was in the original game, and you will see that when I play it. Now, I wanted to play the original 1993 ID software version so that you guys can see the sort of game we had back in the day and the game I remember buying my very first PC for. So let's jump right in and give it a go. This is the original ID software 1993 version of Doom. Now I'm playing this through a mod, if you like an updated emulator, kind of works it into a little bit more HD. Now let's just jump in and I'll show you what I mean. So let's go to new game. And which episode? Knee Deep in the Dead, The Shores of Hell, or Inferno. Now these are the original game levels. Knee Deep in the Dead, we're going to go for the first level, there we go. Now you had different options for your skill level. I'm too young to die, hey, not too rough, hurt me plenty, ultra violent, and nightmare. Now I'm going to go on hurt me plenty, I'm not that much of a wuss. Okay, so here we are in the game. Now, as you see, everything is very pixelated, and that's because we didn't have high-res graphics. Now, it's a little bit more high-res than it originally was with some of the actual textures of the map here, but this is pretty good as a representation of what it was like originally. Now, the version of this kind of emulator I'm using, it's called DOOMsday. I'll put a link in the description below for you to actually check it out for yourself. It also works with Hexen and Heretic and a couple of other games. Now let me just bring up the little options here and I'll show you that you can actually make this look a little bit better. You go into render here and put it onto amplified. Things get a little bit sort of anti-alazed and the shaders kick in, and then you'll notice that we also get lighting effects and things like that, which weren't in the original, like these little lights on the top here, a little bit of a lighting effect there and lens flare. And yeah, all of those things of course weren't in the original game, because back in the day when this came out those sort of things were not possible. Now I'll play a little while on this, but I actually still prefer the old look. Now you have no mouse aim on this because that wasn't a thing back then. You just auto aimed and you just looked across a straight line. Yeah, there was no looking up and down. So let's just open this. There's a couple of guys here to kill. Let's get rid of them. Now the storyline in this is pretty much the same as the new version of Doom. You're at Mars and there's some sort of demon outbreak and all the people here have been infected and they want to kill you, and you have to come up here and sort out the problem on your own, which of course is the best way of doing it. So let's just sort it out. Now I'm probably going to stick these graphics back into the pixelated look just for that nostalgic original feel, although I do like that fireball there with a little bit of a lens flare on it. It looks pretty cool. You'll see that the effects do drop down a lot when I turn this back, but I kind of want it to feel like it originally did. I don't want to misrepresent it, so let's just bring that back then to the vanilla. There we go, a little bit more original looking. Now there was some secrets here, I'm pretty sure. Now where were they? I'm sure there's a secret area somewhere. Just not sure how to actually activate it. There's one up there somewhere, I think. You can actually get that to drop down. Now originally you couldn't jump, however in this version I have turned jump on, just in case I fall in any of these nasty acid pits, and it now enables me to sort of jump back out again. Yeah, come on then. Come at me bro, with your fireballs. Stick that fireball up your ass. There you go. Right, let's take out those. I really don't know why, but I get this feeling I need to take out everything. My OCD kicks in. I just want to get rid of the barrels whether I need to or not. I'll have to stop doing that because it gets annoying, but we'll just pick up everything we've got here. I'm sure I've missed a couple of little secrets on this level, but I'm not really that bothered about it. Let's just go. So out the level here. There you go. This is like a map showing you the different levels you can go to. It will tell me in a minute that you are here. I found no secrets, of course. There was secrets, I just didn't show them. I'll probably find some on the next level and show you those, because I do kind of remember a few. We are there. Of course we are there. Okay, so let's jump in then to the next map. Now this game used WODs as maps, and there was a way that people could actually make their own maps even back then, and there was a lot of people kind of making their own custom maps for this game, I do remember. Now there was no multiplayer, like I say, no mouse look, none of those special 3D effects, only had 2D models of course, so these are sprites as you see. this guy, I'll actually let him hit me a little bit as I show you around him. But he is 2D. He isn't a 3D model. He's just a 2D sprite in a 3D world. Yeah, but that's the way it was. Machines back then could not handle all the special graphics. You needed, I believe, a 486 minimum spec to actually run this game. Now, you probably won't know what that is. If you don't, then Google it, have a look. But a 486 was an old PC, a multimedia PC. They're before the Pentium, just before the Pentium. So it was probably ideal to own a Pentium. I couldn't afford one at the time. But this game is the game that made me buy my first PC. And my first PC was a 486DX266 with 8 meg of RAM. That's right, a full 8 meg of RAM. Can you imagine such a powerhouse? We were spoiled back then. Yeah, but that was the minimum specs. And yeah, this game was awesome in its day. May not look it now, but trust me, this game made people buy PCs. And PCs were not cheap. I think my first PC cost me over £1,000, which back then was a lot of money. You had to run games in DOS. You were using Windows 3.1. Those of you who've not used that, you're not missing much. It was hard work. And obviously a lot of games, they didn't even run in Windows. You only had things like Minesweeper and Solitaire in Windows itself. But if you wanted to play anything else, you had to run them in DOS. So I need a key for that. I think it's the other direction. Now where is it? Through here. Yeah, it's through here. I think it's at the top here. They kill a couple of guys and you get a key card. I'm pretty certain. Get rid of him. There's another one on the other side. Get rid of him. Oh, we'll leave the barrels this time. There's the key card, so we can move on to the next section. There also is a way outside here, I do remember. I think there's an extra weapon out here as well. Let's just grab this. There's a supercharger, which kind of give you a little bit more energy and did more damage when you hit people with that on. There you go, we've got ourselves a little Gatling cannon there. Now, what does it call that? The chain gun. Yeah, pretty awesome. Fires pretty fast as well. There's no warm-up on it, it just goes straight into firing mode, which is just as well, with guys creeping up on you like that. Sneaky little bastard. Okay, so we are gonna go into the next section and I'll show you there are a couple more secrets on this level for sure. Let's blow those up. There we go. I'm sure there's a little area over here with a button in that's got a secret. Ah, we need this to open up a whole section over here. There's like a wall over here which we're going to now open with a button that's over here. Now this is where the jump's going to come in handy. There we go. Let's use that. Let's jump out of there. And here we go. Now this area itself had a couple more little secrets and hidden areas. That. Some ammo or something around here. Health pack. Okay. Don't need that right now. Might come back if I lose any health. Okay. There you go. Now this was a predecessor, like I say, of all modern day first-person shooters. This was it. Before this, there was only Wolfenstein 3D, and I think there was a couple of other really poor DOS first-person shooter games. I think Wolfenstein was probably the first. This made it a little bit different because you could have raised levels like platforms, and you could have stairs, which weren't possible in Wolfenstein, but in this they made stairs a thing. Now you still couldn't have bridges, you couldn't walk underneath an area of the map, you could only raise the area up. So you could make stairs and things like that, but if I show you the map, you'll see what I mean. No area you can go underneath. You can see there's stairs, but there's no way under them, so you never could kind of go underneath things. That was something that wasn't introduced until probably Quake came out, a fully 3D engine with 3D characters as well and 3D bad guys. Then you could make maps that were totally 3D and not just pseudo. But yeah, this was pretty awesome. I think there's a little secret here. As you can see, these panels on the wall look different, and that's because there's a hidden area here. The backpack full of ammo, there we go. And I'm sure there is another secret weapon on here. One that I really want to get my hands on. And I will do. It's at the other end of this area, I'm pretty certain. Let's just go and have a look for it. It's around here somewhere. There is... I think it's down here. Yeah, this is it. Let's get rid of these. There's a couple of imps. There you go. Secret area there on the wall you have to shoot to get in. And this will get us a special weapon. Just go in here, follow it up, and I'm pretty certain it's a plinth at the top with the weapon on. There it is. Chainsaw. We want the chainsaw. Okay, let's put this in here and grab that. There we go. Drop down the chainsaw. Oh yeah, time to kick some demon ass and go into Bruce Campbell overload. Turn that on. There it is. Let's see if we can get some of these guys with this. Now, it's probably not as OP as I remember it being, but we're still going to have fun with it. Let's take this outside and see what it does. There's got to be a couple of bad guys around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, they're going to get it. Oh, I'm going to go all evil dead on your ass. There you go. Feel like Ash. Okay, let's get these little bits here. That's where we shot that imp. Oh, come on. Maybe up there. Now, I know a lot of you will have not seen games this pixelated and probably not games this old, and most of you won't have played something like this. Like I said, there will be a link in the description for you to check this out if you really want to. I know people do like retro, they do like checking out games that were before their time, and people who do remember it like going back and playing some of the games and reminiscing and I guess indulging themselves in that nostalgia. And by all means, do it. It is fun. I'm finding this a lot more fun than I thought revisiting this. But more so, I wanted to show you guys what games I used to play. Because most of you know I'm not a young guy. I'm an old gamer. I've been playing games for probably, well, since the 80s. So I've had Spectrums, Commodore 64s. I never had an Amstrad. Amstrad. I only had a C64, a Spectrum, then the consoles like the SNES and the NES, obviously before that. Game Boys and Mega Drives, and I had them all pretty much. Still, to this day, I pretty much bought every console apart from a PS4. Yeah, I think I pretty much had them all. So, yeah, I'm pretty much a gamer. Definitely, I'm a gamer. Let's move on then. I think we found 66% of the secrets that time, a little bit better than last time. We finished it in 6:34. I reckon you can finish it in 1:15. Now, there were people speed running this game, doing it in less than that. Yeah, so you definitely can finish the levels faster if you don't pick anything up and just run through it. Okay. Now, let's go then. Let's see what we've got. Oh, let's get a gun back. I don't feel like I want to use my chainsaw now. Have I still got the shotgun? No, I've got this though. That'll do. There's a shotgun. Okay. Take those guys out. 83% armor, that's not bad. My health's doing alright. Yeah, no worries. Okay, I need a blue key card to get in there, so we're going to find one of those somewhere. Like I say, without this game, without games like this, and Hexen and Heretic, yeah, we wouldn't have the 3D games we know today, all your Call of Duties and those sort of things. They wouldn't be even a thing. I guess someone would have come up with a similar idea eventually. But this was the granddaddy of those sort of games. Oh, look, there's a supercharger. We want that. Down here. Ouch. You little shit. Okay, let's press that. I think that lets us in a secret area. Was that here? Yeah. Some armor. Do we go up on this lift? Yes. And take him out. Another shotgun. A few bits and bobs. Okay, can we now get into that area with the supercharger? Through here? Ouch. Go away. Right. Now, if any of you have got suggestions for old games you'd like to see me play, whether it be modded versions or remakes, or whether it actually be the original game and you want to check it out, maybe it's something you haven't seen and you want to see, or maybe it's something you remember and want to see again, let me know. I'll see what I can do, because I do enjoy playing these old games. I didn't call myself Retro Specs for no reason. I do enjoy retro games, although I don't play many of them nowadays, but I will. If you want me to, I definitely will. So take that out. Now, where do we go? We need the blue key card for one of... Oh, hello. Ouch! Did I die? Really? Really? Okay. Interesting. I died. No, I didn't expect that. Damn Commander. Now, those different coloured ones are like the higher levels. I've lost all my special weapons. These ones here, they're like a higher level. They will do more damage, but they drop shotguns, which is cool. Get out of my way, scum. Okay, I'm not doing too good here. Oh, definitely not if I let him shoot me a couple of times. Get rid of him. There you go, we need that. We could do with some armour. Now, like, we know there is some hidden on here because we saw it not that long ago. Let's get that. There we go. 98% health. Not bad. And like I say, all these power-ups and drops and everything else are something we're used to seeing. Again, mainly due to this game, because this is a game that kind of added all those in the first-person shooter. Okay, let's grab these. Get out of my way. I don't want to take on that commander. We know what the last one did. I'm going to have to, but we'll go down here to do it. Have I still got a shotgun? Yeah. Take him. Round the corner. Have it! And you. There you go. We'll get that. Just a little bit more ammo. Press that. Brings down the platform over here. It's going to get us some armor. There we go. Oh, up there as well. There was something up there. Well, let's see. Some more shotgun shells. Really? I missed him. Okay, let's go down. 95 and 100. That's not bad. Okay, don't be so stupid this time. Now, we know there's this little secret window. This is where I died last time. Don't do it again, Spexxy. I'll take them out because I think I'm going to have to go in there. But actually, I'll go round. It's going to be easier. Probably less dangerous. Okay, let's get rid of these. There we go. Where was the way through to that room then? Was it a hidden one? I can't remember. I think it is, actually, but I can't remember how you get in it. Oh yeah, right, I remember now. There's a key card over here to get through that door right at the beginning. A blue key card, I think it is. Ouch. 90 and 80, okay. Get out of it. Okay. We're not doing bad, we're not doing bad, okay. Let's see then. There's the blue key card. I knew it was over here somewhere. Oh yeah, no problem. Let's go back then, let's go through that blue door and get out of this level. Now, if I could remember where you can get into that secret area, I'd do it. There'll be people screaming, it's this way, it's that way, go here, go there. I don't remember myself, but I'm sure there's people who do. He just killed himself. Shot the barrel and blew himself up. Fantastic. Okay, how do I get down that little extra secret area? We can go around here. Up here. Round this way. And that was down before. There we go. And we're in. Aha! That's how you do it. You have to be quick. Imps, die. Scum. There we go. And this is obviously where the supercharger is. The switch is going to bring it down, I would imagine. Let's press that then. It's mine. We did find our way round. Okay. Now we've got the yellow key card and we've got the blue key card. I can't remember where the yellow door was, or even if we've seen it, but we've definitely seen the blue door, as that was around here. There we go. So, through here. Some armor, we need it. Okay, we survived it, not too bad. Nothing up there. Oh, 2 in 1. We'll have that all day long. Oh, there we go. We cleared it out. We've got some imps at the middle there, which you've got to go and get. So let's go and do that quickly. Just check this area out. There's nothing else there. Probably is a secret wall or something. Not sure. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. And there you go. It's going to raise us up to the exit. No, we didn't find the yellow door. Huh, maybe I went past it. Again, I'm sure we're going to miss some secrets definitely here. But, hey-ho. Let's go. And there you go, another level. We probably took way too long doing that. Well, I don't want to bore you to death with all of these ancient pixelated old games. I know some of you won't appreciate it, but for those of you who do, and if you want to see more of this kind of thing, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will do my best to provide it. I will also give a link for DOOMsday and where you can find that, so you guys can check this out for yourself. It is pretty fun, why not give it a go? And if you'd like to support the RetroSpecs channel, why not become one of Spexxy's respecs and join my Discord server? There will be a link in the description below if you want to do that. Also, why not check me out on Patreon? But as always, if you've enjoyed this video, then why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, make it bleed. And don't forget to subscribe for more RetroSpecs. And until next time, I'm going to take my shotgun and sort these little buggers out. See you soon. Bye for now.